Today we have a dirty, crusty, musty, filthy, all-to-count farmer. This will also be the guide on how to survive against the buff John Doe. Anyways, for this, you're gonna equip Noob. If they use spikes, then juke it, and of course you're gonna need some stamina so management. Never let your stamina hit 0. Stop at like 128. And if they use 400 for error, if you have a good hearing, just use Ghost Burger. And for the digital footprint, then just use Slateskin, and then you can walk right through them. Noob can hard counter John because of Ghost Burger, if you have good hearing, and Slateskin. If he tries to trap you with digital footprint and corrupt energy, then just use Slateskin when he gets to you. The spikes will be down once the Slateskin ends. So yeah, that's all I have to tell you about buff John Toes. Let's skip to the gameplay. Anyway, we win. This buff is like better than the Friday the 13th buff TBH. What do you mean he sucks? That's a skill issue, mate. Oh my god. I thought this was a pro server. By the way, I have not played the buff John yet, ignore what I say. First time trying it, so I'll try and do my reaction. Why is it sulfur monoxide much smaller? Oh my god. Yeah, they're coked. This is broken, oh my god. I'm loving this. Anyways, I killed him, so skip. Spikes just made this broken. Banger LMS. Anyways, this is just me farming for stuff skin. I will now be surviving against John. It's pretty easy with good stamina management. Anyway, let's get on with our special guest. You know her. You love her. It's Jane Doe. I've already gotten a grasp at her kit, so this will easy. So you have a projectile that you can charge and throw it at the killer or survivor. If it hits a survivor, they get resistance. If it hits the killer, then it gets effect that I don't remember the name of. But there's 3 levels of that effect. The hatchet gives the killer helpless and slowness for 2 seconds. Level 1 stuns the killer for 1.5 seconds. Level 2 stuns the killer for 2.5 seconds. Level 3 I think stuns the killer for 5 seconds. Now that you know her kit, let's see some gameplay. Jane Doe heavily counter slasher. Since you can use hatchet when they lunge forward with raging pace, and since there's no projectiles, you can easily get your shield up. Anyway, let's see some gameplay. Jane Doe is just a better shed. How?
Let's do this.
Shout out this chance. It's his birthday today. So give him some love and say happy birthday in the comments. So congratulations for Jane coming out. Jane is probably gonna be my new main, so I'll level her up. And then I'll go back to Shed for milestone 4. And then stay on Jane. And Noli milestones are finally here. And rework to time, chance milestones. And what are my opinions on this? I freaking love this update. It's as big as Noli dropped. So I recommend you get a grasp on Jane, because she is a beast. You can never kill her if the player has God tier stamina management. Thank you all for watching my thoughts on this update, and the John Doe buff. Anyway, if you want to know how to counter her, just target her before she gets max shield. I hope y'all had fun with this update as much as I did. And always remember, like and subscribe, it gives me money.